Yo, what's up guys, it's Rick. So, I'm sure we all know that KSI versus Fournier is happening pretty soon. As I am filming this, it is May 3rd, so it'll be happening 10 days from now on the 13th. The Zone just dropped a face-to-face video yesterday, so we're going to take a look at that today. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. We just hit 250 subs. That means the world to me. We're growing. As some of you guys may know, I started posting shorts, edits to be exact. You know, the ones where they take little clips from like TV shows, live streams, anything really, and just put captions over it, and then put like the Sigma music in the background. That's basically what I've been doing, and they've been doing really well. I gained about 20-ish subs just from that alone. So once again, I just wanted to say thank you guys for that. It means a lot. But yeah, back on topic. KSI Fournier. Very interesting. Fournier is a boxer with a 9-0 professional record, and KSI is a boxer with 5-0 with 1 draw, I believe. Both undefeated, so someone's O has to go. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the video.
On the 18th of December in 2017, London boxer Joe Fournier beat Wilmer Mejia for the WBA International Light Heavyweight Championship, knocking his opponents out in round number 8. Just 3 months later, KSI, social media sensation, took to the ring for the first time to take on Joe Weller, and he would claim a TKO victory. That was in Olympic Park in London. Since then, 2 fights with Logan Paul, a draw and a win for the Nightmare, moving on to Misfits Boxing. 2 fights, 1 night.
That's insane. 2018 all the way until 2022 was KSI's break. That's 4 years. That's a long ass break. I'm surprised he actually got back in the ring.
Worms and professional boxer Luis Pineda, both suffering KO losses to KSI in the same night. Next up, tall southpaw Baze Temper, who also went down in the very first round. This is the biggest...
That was impressive. KSI versus Temper, the knockout in the first round. I didn't expect it.
Test in crossover boxing this year. A former WBA light heavyweight international champion taking on KSI. The 2 worlds will collide on May the 13th. Misfits Boxing comes to the OVO Arena in Wembley. It's live on the Zone pay-per-view.
Nice little push.
You like that?
Yeah.
Had to give it some excitement.
No, yeah, I see it. That's what it is.
You don't like the chain?
Nah, I think it's fake.
You're on the track.
Nah.
Come on now, you know that's not Arrows. You think the RM is fake too?
How much?
£360, isn't it? I'll lend it to you if you want.
No, I don't. Yeah.
If you want style tips, I got you too.
I don't care about your style. Just want to get in the ring and fuck you up.
May 13th, live on the Zone, pay-per-view at the OVO Arena in Wembley. The biggest challenge in the crossover boxing scene this year goes down. The man to my left.
I'd have to disagree. I think Jake Paul fighting a pro boxer younger than him was a bigger challenge than this, even though Jake lost. But this could be potentially the biggest deal, you know, if KSI wins, because Fournier is also a professional boxer with an undefeated record. So if KSI could beat Fournier, then yeah, it'd probably be the biggest YouTube boxing deal this year for sure. But Fournier's old.
The former WBA International Light Heavyweight Champion, the $1 billion badass Joe Fournier. The man to my right, the man who stops everything in his path, social media sensation, KSI. They go face to face. Gentlemen.
KSI stopped everything in his path except for Logan Paul in their first fight.
Little bit of a heated press conference. Joe, start with yourself. Just talk me through the shove.
No, he was being a bit cheeky. He didn't like my chain. He doesn't like 35 carats of
I
diamonds.
just told you to take off your glasses so I could see your eyes. And then you just pushed me.
Yeah, because it was a bit romantic. I thought we had to really spice this up a little bit, and I wanted to feel the power. I wanted to understand.
Yeah, how I felt it, and it was shocking.
You needed all 8 of your crew
shocking.
behind you to keep you keep you stood up straight.
Yeah, cool.
JJ, welcome.
It's good to be here.
Do you respect Joe as a boxer?
No, 100%. Yeah, 9-0 pro. And yeah, he's got all his accolades. Yeah. Look, I know this is gonna be tough. I know it's gonna be a hard fight. And but I'm ready for it. I'm ready, like, you know, I'm game. This is my opportunity to show more than what, you know, my competitors could do. Show more than what Jake Paul could do, etc. You know, I want to put myself above the rest. And to do that, I have to
Let me know in the comments, if KSI beats Fournier, do you think KSI beats Jake?
fight, people who have better records than me, people who have more experience, boxers who are game. So yeah, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm excited. This is this is my time to show everyone that I'm really about it.
In the welcome interview with both of you, Joe said, "I'm willing to take a couple of punches in order to land." What happens if you land a couple of punches?
Yeah, you're saying you can take a few of my punches, but when I really hit you, I don't think you're gonna want to come close to receiving any more of those punches. Personally, I think you're gonna really understand that the power.
See, I don't know how good of a chin Joe Fournier has, but KSI hits pretty fucking hard. I think we all know that. He's knocked down everybody he's fought so far, right? I don't know about Joe Willer, he might have, but he did win by way of TKO. So I'm sure that counts. And Logan Paul, the first fight, it was a draw. No, I don't remember if there were any knockdowns. Second fight between him and Logan Paul, there were definitely knockdowns. Swarmers and Pineda both got knocked down, and so did FaZe Temper. Well, he got knocked the fuck out, so it's really hard to tell if Joe Fournier is going to get knocked down, I'm not saying will he get knocked out, but I'm saying will he get knocked down at all? Like, will he be on his feet the whole fight? I don't think he will. KSI gets those, you know what I'm saying? If he hits him, like if he finds his angles and he just unloads on Joe Fournier, he could be on the ground in no time, KSI's not the best technical boxer, but if he gets you with that overhand right, you are saying night-night.
Is no joke, and same with like Temper. When I hit him with the 2-piece, he realized it was a long day.
You're talking about a whole different sport between the world champion at Call of Duty and a WBA international champion at boxing.
Let's not disrespect Temper. Like he has been.
I'm just saying.
No. He's
the world champion at Call of Duty.
No, yeah. He's been in the game for a while when it comes to combat sports. And
combat sports in general, not really boxing. I think he's been boxing for a little bit over a year, but yeah, he has a background in other martial arts. I'm not sure which ones they are, but I do know that he was a part of it, like growing up.
Esports.
No, combat.
Esports. Right.
And even before the fight, a lot of people. Well, there was a few people that felt like he was going to end me. He was going to fuck me up because he had the height, the reach, and he was a dangerous opponent, southpaw. But I just showed that
you are the best YouTube boxer. I believe so. You're
the
undefeated one. You're the best.
I'm not.
What do you guys think? You think KSI is the best influencer boxer?
Discrediting you. What you've done in the last couple of years, you've definitely bridged the gap, right? So let's say I'm a 10 and you started at a 0. You're a 7. You're still not a 10.
Yeah, but then
right.
When I get in that ring
as I want you to be.
And hit you, and you realize, oh wait, he's actually a 14. What then?
No, nothing.
Okay, so KSI thinks he's a 14. He thinks he's better than Fournier. So I'm guessing Joe Fournier called KSI 7 out of 10 in professional boxer standards. But then KSI, since Fournier thinks he's the best YouTube boxer, he'd be 10 out of 10 in that category. In case I think he's 14 out of 10. That's pretty funny.
Because that's not going to happen. It's reality. The thing is, this is reality. This ain't a video game. This ain't esports. We're not playing. I'm not Dennis Bergkamp.
Have you really been pushing yourself, like even in sparring?
No, because I don't need to. Because I need to be at an 8 out of 10 to beat you.
So you're not even putting your all into it?
No, I've sparred twice. I've been in the clubs. I've been Bonbonniere.
That's not smart of Fournier. If he's telling the truth, that's not smart at all. Because Fournier hasn't been very active lately. He needs to get that sparring in if he wants to stand a chance against KSI. I mean, he could just be toying with him, but if he's telling the truth genuinely, then I think that could be an issue.
Meanwhile, I'm here,
it ain't gonna make a difference.
My all into it, and you
sure, and I'm glad, and I want you to, because what I want is an exciting fight. And if I was putting my all into it, it lasts 20 seconds, all the boxing purists would be on my ass. And now what they're going to see is me and you standing in the middle of the ring, hands by our side, at our waist, no guard, just scrap it out.
I want to be tested.
You're going to be tested. You're going to be tested. But the thing is, the difference is, that moment where I test you, the next time you wake up, you're going to be like, what happened? Who won? You're gonna be like, what day is it? It's gonna be like, oh shit. Oh, who owns Miss?
I don't know what that really feels like. Just getting knocked out in the ring and then just wondering like where you are and what the happened. But I want to check Joe Fournier's record real quick. 'Cause I want to see how many knockouts he has. Oh shit, he has 9 KO wins out of 10. So I'm guessing one of the no contest. Okay, so he has 10 fights, 9 wins, 1 no contest. All of them have been knockouts. Yeah, look at that. Now let's look at KSI. They're saying KSI only has 1 win and 1 fight. I mean, were the Misfits ones, were they professional? If not, then they wouldn't be on here. I don't know. I don't really care to look into it right now. That's all I need to know though. Joe Fournier's knocked out everybody he's fought. Well, TKO at least. Like none of them have went to the decision. So that's kind of a big deal.
Misfits. Oh, Joe does. Oh shit, what happened? That's what's gonna happen. That's just gonna be the end.
Nice.
And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. I'm very respectful of that. But it is just, you just bit off more than you can chew.
Joe, is it not a bit of a risk not sparring to the full extent, not training to the full extent for someone who's committed
It is.
to KSI?
Listen, the riskiest thing in my life at the moment is the stock market. Right, that's all I'm worried about today. It ain't the man in front of me. He is the best YouTube boxer out there. Yeah, he is explosive. He is a great rapper. He is all the things that they said on the stage. But
You know what? Joe Fournier could be like setting KSI up to think that he's not, to think less of Joe Fournier. You know what I'm saying? He could just be lying and making KSI think that, okay, well, maybe he's not going to be as hard as I thought he was because he hasn't been sparring. And then now he's calling me the best YouTube boxer. He's calling me explosive. I'm just thinking Joe Fournier is capping a little bit here. I think he's bluffing. I think he has been sparring. I think he just kind of wants KSI to lower his expectations of him. You know what I mean?
when it comes to fighting me in a boxing match, is never going to be... In any type of fight, we can literally wrestle. He'd never beat me in any type of combat sport, period.
Does this give you motivation?
No, it's just, I just think you're full of shit, man.
Yeah.
I just think you're full of shit.
We'll see, innit?
Yeah.
That's why we signed a contract to fight.
Yeah.
That's the great thing.
I just know, like, you know, when I ring, you know, and I show you the pace, because I'm not a guy that is gonna just play around. I'm not here to.
They call you the nightmare, but you're just gonna be a wet dream. That's all you're gonna be.
What do you mean by that, Joe Fournier? What do you mean by that? Why are you calling him a wet dream?
I'm not here to.
They call you the nightmare, but you're just gonna be a wet dream. That's all you're gonna be, bro. That's it. There is
You're
no
loving
nightmare.
these lines, isn't it,
You're
man?
not a nightmare to me. You're gonna get in the ring and do what? You're gonna walk straight into a right hand, wake up unconscious.
When I said that I was gonna knock out Tempo in one round, what did I do?
What are you gonna do to me? So you got
I'm gonna knock
nothing
you
to
out.
say.
I'm gonna knock you out.
You can't even say it with a straight face because you know you can't.
I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, we'll see.
You know, I was downstairs and I was like, it's not the same KSI. He's not himself. Everyone's like, he's not.
No, because I'm giving you respect. Because
I
I know.
appreciate
No,
respect.
because I know.
give you
this is-
respect, by the way. I mean,
No. But I know this is gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah.
No, I just know. Simple.
And
as
I
that.
don't think you're shit by any chance. I think you're genuinely the best.
Yeah.
I genuinely think you're the best
No, I appreciate
YouTube
it.
boxer. And I do think
Yeah,
it's
and
going to be a good
I
strike.
think when I knock you out and leave you unconscious,
Yeah.
then people will put me pound for pound the best in the influencer scene.
Then you'll be a pro boxer. And you'll be like, probably go and fight Dimitri Bivol next if you knock me out, mate. Like, what are you talking about? You're never going to knock me out. Even with a bat, you couldn't knock me out.
Okay, well, you want me to try?
Please bring him back. You're gonna
Bring
need
him back?
it. After I knock you out, bring him back. Go. Have a
Yeah.
crack. No, I think like I'm saying is there's just different levels to this game,
Fournier's an ass.
and you just don't. You're not there yet. I'm not saying you'd never get there, right? If you continued fighting and you continue training hard and you like I said, you got world-class nutritionists, world-class coaches, you got the discipline and the dedication. I can see it. I've watched you before. I've always thought you're quite, I don't think I think you're a nice
When
dude.
I knocked out Tempo,
You can't compare
I
the
saw
two.
your face,
You can't compare the two.
and you were very surprised.
And I said to you,
In the way that I did it.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Because I can respect when someone does something great. But it is
But you
against who?
were you expecting that?
No,
Yeah.
no. But against who? But let me tell you, the way you walked into his two left hands, do that to me, And you're not going to
Yeah,
be
but
on
I
your
can
toes
I can
jumping
take
up
a lot
and
of damage. Like, yeah, even in sparring, I've taken a lot of hits.
just that comment
I've
alone
never
me know that you haven't
I've never
taken
been
hits
dropped.
from
I've
someone
never
like me.
been dropped
Do you
in
understand?
sparring.
You want to come in and take damage off me, feel free.
Okay.
Feel free. No problem. That's what I'm saying is, I'm just down, ding ding, we walk in, middle of the ring, hands by our sides, and we just start winging at each other. If you're faster, you're younger, you're apparently punched like Deontay Wilder, right? So what are you worried about? Let's do it.
Joe, is this the toughest test of your career?
Absolutely fucking not. Don't be ridiculous. Stop asking stupid questions. I'll leave in a second if you ask me another silly.
Fournier. Correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, but doesn't Fournier fight people with losing records all the time? KSI does not have a losing record. I mean, you can make whatever you want out of that because KSI's wins aren't pro boxers. I don't know if Fournier's are. I can't, I'd have to look and see what their records are like and who they fight and all that. But, you know what I'm saying? Somebody has to lose here. Like, none of these fighters have lost before. You know what I mean? So I think it is Joe Fournier's biggest challenge.
Silly question like that.
Where does the challenge of JJ rank?
The only challenge I have against him is he's unorthodox. He's younger and he's more explosive. And he's confident and he's been fighting a lot. But from a boxing standpoint, he's not in the same stratosphere.
What about this offer to try and buy Misfits and become the face of Misfits and own Misfits?
I'm just going to take it. I'm taking it. He didn't take the offer. I'm just going to take
10
it.
million is not what Misfits is worth.
What is it worth?
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds. So, but listen, what difference? It's going to be worth nothing when I knock you out. You might as well take, like, the offer's 5 million now because now you've just taken the piss.
Nice.
May the 13th, it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
We have a few more weeks left to go through training, left to get everything in order. Some training harder than others,
Yeah.
it may seem.
Yeah, maybe you should spar a bit more.
Yeah?
Yeah, for your sake,
All right.
for sure.
Thanks for the advice.
No,
No, what you
no
should
worries.
do?
What?
Keep doing everything you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stop wearing prime blow up drinks and getting suplexed by your mate. Yeah. And you get back in the gym. Okay.
Frog splash.
Yeah. Frog splash. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies. I'm not. See, this is the thing. This is a fantasy world you live in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the real world's gonna be crack. Oh
Calm.
shit. Fuck. He was right. What do we do now? You know. It's all right. You got a rematch clause. You can run it back and when you stop wrestling.
Do we get a handshake?
I ain't touching them.
I'll put my hand out. I'm a respectful man.
Come on,
because
KSI,
whatever we
shake
do
his
now
hand.
ain't going to change
I'm
you
not
being
touching
unconscious.
you.
See? That's the secret. Class, elegant. It's 007,
the
James
fuck up.
Bond, yeah?
Shut up, man.
Yeah? You're meant to be growing $1 billion business. Now, you're meant to follow and emulate my
I
footsteps.
just don't want to touch you, especially after what you did.
Oh,
Press conference.
Oh, you're a bit afraid now. It's okay.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, don't worry. I get it.
May 13th, live on the Zone pay-per-view at the OVO Arena in Wembley. We find out. Gentlemen, thank you.
Good luck. You're going to need it.
I'm not gonna be.
Before we end, I've been looking at these primes and they don't look the same. This one has and that one's all the same, and this one curves in. Probably because they were made in different places or whatever. Because do they both say milliliters? I can't tell what the red one says. Either way, whatever. That does not matter at all. But yeah, if Joe Fournier is actually telling the truth and he's not sparring, then that's a big mistake. He's acting like he's Floyd Mayweather going into an exhibition match against Deji. You can't do that. Okay, you have to prepare. Because KSI, yeah, he's a YouTube boxer. But if KSI's putting more work into this, then he has a better chance of winning, to be honest. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to be making a prediction video for this probably in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe. Thank you for 250 once again. And I'll catch you guys.